upcycling house paint. I thought, what a fun thing to do. All the waste that goes to the landfills and this paint ends up in something pretty on a painting or your art journal, or I'm going to test them later on in the gel plate. Hello everyone, this is your artsy friend Martha. Welcome to the I Love to Paint channel. Today I'm going to be making swatches. If you saw the past video, this is the paint brand new to me, but it is upcycled. So it's been around, but it was saved and then it turned into awesome upcycled acrylic paint for us to play with. I'm going to be making the swatches of this particular set. I got two. I'm going to be working on this first, and we're starting with the white. Okay, I don't expect the white to be visible from the video screen or anything, but it's part of the fun. This set from the Deco Earth is called Farm to Table Acrylic Paint Set. This is the Dandelion. For a yellow, I think it covers very well. Typically, the yellow is very transparent, and this one doesn't feel that transparent. I will have to test it also with some other line of color or something else that will cover or not, but for now this feels very covering. The following on the Deco Earth Reclaim Acrylic Paint is the orange. I'm putting very little in the brush, and that's probably why it doesn't look as covering, but it has a nice body to it. Okay, now I got a lot. But it feels very nice. It has that kind of, it's not thick, it's not a lot of body, but it feels rich. That's probably the word I want. And for a craft paint, it is a really nice thing. This one is the Jade Green. Okay, here we go. Very nice color, I love it. Now I'm going to be making a paint swatch of this Red Maple. This color is amazing. I love it. The following Deco Earth Reclaim Acrylic Paint is Chestnut, and it feels like a very nice, or looks like a very nice medium brown. Between each of the swatches, I am rinsing the brush first on the very dirty water and then on the less dirty water. So this was clear in the beginning. But I like having two different bottles so that the water lasts a little longer. Very nice brown. Kind of burnt sienna-ish. Very nice. The following color is Deep Forest. And all my life I have been afraid of this color. Ever since I opened one very liquidy Viridian green that I opened, and it was, I guess it had a bubble or something, I don't know. The point is, it just exploded all over the place. I ended up with the table, my blouse, my hands, the art I was painting. Everything was Viridian. And like I said in the past video, it was almost impossible to remove. Some things were Viridian forever. Anyway, let's see. This is very dark, very rich, very, what can I say, wintry. Although winter, the colors are mostly browns, but this feels very forest, very rich. So no wonder it's called Deep Forest, right? Okay, I love it. It's almost black. And so far, I haven't stained anything around me, so things are going well. The last of this particular set, and I have two, so don't go anywhere, is purple, which, let me know what is your favorite color, because for me, even when I love every color, purple has a very special spot in my heart. I love purple. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. It feels buttery. Very nice. And these two together look amazing. I'm just loving this set so much. It's beautiful. Let me show you. I'm going to wait until it dries to write down the names of each of it, because the whole point of the swatch is to know the names, right? To have them handy. So I'm going to wait for a little bit, and I'm going to start the other set of the same Deco Earth Premium Reclaim Acrylics. This is the next set from the Deco Earth Reclaimed Acrylics. The name of it is Wildflower Meadows Acrylic Paint Set. I'm going to start by this, which is a sandstone, and I always love kind of like beigey type of color. Here we go. Very nice, very neutral color. So if you're painting a bunch of flowers, this is your sandy area. This one is the Dusty Rose, and it looks like very pretty. And I'm excited to put it on the paper. Let's see. Oh yes, so nice. This set, just by the caps, is feeling so romantic. Such a sweet combination of colors. I am enchanted. Let's do this Carnation Pink. Very sweet. I love using pinks in my paintings. When I paint little faces or whatever I'm painting, pink always makes everything so happy. It's such a sweet color. I love it. Let's do the Moss Green. And by the way, I got myself the paint. No one sent them to me. We got the paint ourselves. No one paid us to say anything. It's just my opinion. And I like to experiment with paint from different brands. So when I saw this one that is upcycling house paint, I thought, what a fun thing to do. Because all the waste that goes to the landfills and this paint ends up in something pretty on a painting or your art journal, or I'm going to test them later on in the gel plate. So let's see how that goes. I'm sure it's going to work great. And it's better to make you smile while you're creating than being in there dumped in some landfill. This one is the Cool Gray. Let's see. Very rich, very nice. Although, you know what? I have a thing against gray lately. When everybody went crazy painting their houses on gray, only gray on gray on gray on gray. Oh my gosh, no. Gray is a nice color, but it's not to be all around the house. No, I love color. Gray is a nice color, but please, 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 decorators and everything else, don't abuse it. Reminds me of those videos that you see where everything was green in the kitchens before. I like, personally, to mix a little bit of everything. Anyway, this is the lavender, and I'm going to put it next to the gray, so the gray feels a little happy. This is a pretty purple, a pretty lavender. It's mild. It goes very nice with the gray. So all of these colors are kind of, how can I say this? They are muted. They are a mix that is very subtle, and it's not a bright color. It's just kind of more towards the neutral within the color than a bright or a too dark. So it looks very sweet, and I am very happy with all of this combination of colors. Very, very sweet. Let's try this plum color, which plum is always beautiful to me. Yes, very nice. So there are more combination of colors for these Deco Earth sets. I picked up 2. They are part of my goodies of the season. And so far, I'm enjoying them very much. We just need to do the brick and have some thoughts about it. Well, okay, when I saw it in the bottle, I thought, this is more like wine than brick. But of course, you have the old style of bricks that were kind of more reddish. Is very rich color, is very yummy. I like it. It's a little too close to the purple. Like if you want to have them part of the same shape, they would blend very nicely and you couldn't even tell. And the fun thing, like I said, it is recycled and upcycled paint. That's always a plus. I think they came up last year, but last year I was just too busy with too many things going on in my life. The upcycling is a wonderful thing. Also being matte or opaque, I love that type of finish on paint, especially if you're going to have it in a journal or a sketchbook, so they tend to stick less to each other. When it is satin, it definitely will stick to each other, page to page. There are solutions for that, but matte or opaque doesn't stick to each other. I'm glad that you kept me company. Check in the description box to see some links for some goodies. I'm going to have several projects and paintings with these sets of colors, so don't miss them. I'm going to have them over here. Remember to keep your paintbrush wet.